We got to build him in a way that, sort of matched the tone and style of the show. Yeah, which is to try and make him as grounded and real and dangerous a killer as we could.
Hi everyone! In this episode of E-Junkies, we're gonna talk to Kingsley Ben-Adir, an actor in the new Marvel series Secret Invasion. So Secret Invasion starts off with Nick Fury returning to Earth, kind of tired out from the events that happened in Avengers Endgame and in Infinity War. So he's been in space working with Talos, who's played by Ben Mendelsohn, who is a Skrull. Basically, Kingsley is playing Gravik, a rebel Skrull who has branched off from Talos' faction. To Gravik and his supporters, the best way to move forward for the Skrulls is to infiltrate the Earth and take the resources that they need. Now let's roll the clip.
Hey Kingsley, this is Dreama from AsiaOne in Singapore.
Yo, Dreama.
Firstly, congratulations on joining the MCU.
Thank you.
So you're playing Gravik, who is an original character. So how does it feel to be playing a role that you can somewhat create and characterize without decades of history to them?
That was great. It was great because there was so much creative freedom, and we got to build a guy who was, he was our own making, and there was kind of no pressure. We got to build him in a way that, sort of matched the tone and style of the show. Yeah, which is to try and make him as grounded and real and dangerous a killer as we could.
Awesome. So you're also playing an antagonist, obviously, but Al-Salim previously mentioned that Gravik isn't a terrorist or just a bad guy with a bomb. So without giving too much away, how would you describe Gravik?
Well, what was important was that there was something darker going on underneath, and that what he's saying to his people or Skrulls was something different to what's actually operating underneath, and that it was. I think what Ali was getting at is that we were trying to bleed in the feeling, at least in the first episodes, and we get to see more as it goes on, that like there's a guy who is saying one thing and doing something else, and that everyone around him is his people are merely there to help him get to his final destination.
So lastly, how was the experience like filming with veterans, but also like other new cast members like Amelians?
It was great. Yeah, man. It was a really wonderful job. Like, we had a good time. Like, we were trying to, like, make a real drama, and trying to create depth and something darker in tone, but we still had a good time. And it's a great group of people and a tremendous cast.
Well, thank you so much. That's all the time we have. All the best.
Same to you.
One last fight.
So this is Kingsley's first time in MCU, and he's playing a completely new character that is not from the comics. So we got to hear how he felt about, coming up with the character by himself. But do you know who else is new in MCU? Emilia Clarke. The series also places Nick Fury as a lead for the first time and not a supporting character. So will Samuel L. Jackson finally get to swear in a Marvel series? You have to watch to find out. So if you enjoyed this episode of E-Junkies, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!